Hi, Saltines. Nice to see you. Welcome back. If you're new here, hi, my name's Audrey. I am the Salty Psychic, and all my friends and subscribers are the Saltines. So welcome, everyone. And today I want to gripe about Chad Daybell. I got some stuff to say about him. It's not nice, but I'm going to say it anyway. And just kind of catch up on the last couple days. And then I have some notes here. But before we get into any of that content, please go ahead, hit the like button down below. Hit the subscribe button. I would really appreciate your assistance in getting my channel back up to a little higher so we can reach more people. And also share the video. That's a great way to help the channel grow. So you never know who's going to benefit from the video here. This isn't just my channel, it's our channel. So we work together on discussing things, sometimes figuring things out. I might need your help as a psychic medium. I'm going to talk a little bit about the reading I did yesterday and just some other random stuff. All right, so Chad's going to be in here somewhere. I'll talk about him somewhere. I apologize. I don't know what time stamp that'll be, but it's in this video somewhere. I just decided that. You know what, that MF, yeah, I have some things to say about him. I'm feeling better. My depression has, it's kind of flown the coop. Well, and that's what it does. It comes in and goes out. But I mentioned that mainly to remind you that you're okay. Maybe you don't have anyone there to talk to, or, you live by yourself, or your parents are passed, or whatever the reason is, that you don't really have an outlet to talk about your depression. This is spirit. This is spirit coming in. I've been fine all day. As soon as I get on here, I get this thing, spirits start coming in. But anyway, I'm good. I'm good. And my mind's really busy right now because I feel like I have a couple of days to catch up on to do stuff because I didn't do anything for a couple of days. So whatever that is what it is. So in the last video, I exposed myself with the information that I'm related to Princess Diana. We'll talk about that closer to when we talk about Chad Daybell. I want to talk about ghost stories. I want to hear your stories. I want to hear your experiences. What are spirits doing in your house? Here they come. Yep, here comes Spirit. Hi, Spirit. I don't know who this is yet. I want to know what you're experiencing. Do you have someone that shows themselves to you from around the corner? Do you see a ghost in your mirror from when you're standing outside? Not your mirror, your window. Do you see entities in your house when you're outside? Or have you taken photos in your house and randomly there seems to be a spirit or something in the photo in the background? I would love to talk about those. And I need help. I would love to do that on a live show. Like I'll figure out how to do it. I have so much other technology going on right now that I have no idea how to do it. But I want to kind of put this technology in the forefront. I want to be able to have you join the live show and tell me your experience, and then we can kind of discuss it there in front of everyone and get other people's input to your situation, and maybe me answering some questions of who's in your house, what's in your house, who is it, can they leave, how do I get them to leave, what have you done so far, maybe you don't need them to leave. So that's what I'm working on. I would love to have a call-in system. Now, I used to do guest appearances on like the Armchair Detective. I don't remember how I did it. To be honest, they just kind of walked me through how to do it. So I'll figure it out. Send me your good energy and some intellect to figure out how to make that happen during a live show. So that's going to be fun when we do that. Now, I mentioned my relation to Princess Diana, but I have someone else who I'm allegedly actually physically related to, somebody famous on my mom's side. I don't know how I figured this out, but I don't know if I even believe my mom, but this is kind of funny because it's Thomas Edison, the guy who invented the light bulbs. What a bright idea. He tried to invent something called a ghost phone. He wanted to connect with the other side. He does look like my uncle, one of my uncles on my mom's side, my mom's brother. I don't know how I can find that out. I wish one of my siblings would look into that because I don't have time. I barely have time to go to the bathroom, you guys. If you could see me behind the scenes, what I'm doing, 5 things at once, oh my God, it's awful. So anyway, I thought that's interesting. Why would Thomas Edison be looking into developing something to connect to the other side? Thomas Edison, if you're available, maybe you can shed some light on the subject. Are we even related, Thomas? What was your reason for the ghost phone? What were you trying to do? How far did you get your technology, Thomas Edison? How far did that go? Did you talk to anybody? So that's funny. The ghost phone. Brian Walsh of Boston. He's that guy who allegedly butchered his wife. They have 3 small kids, 2, 4, and 6 years old. Mom had a boyfriend. And it's like maybe that sent this guy over the edge. But then I discovered this guy, Brian Walsh, he's all kinds of crazy. He's all kinds of con man and liar, deceiver, cheater. He's all of it. So I don't know if he's going to, well, he's already claimed not guilty, but maybe the defense is going to maybe try and say it was a crime of passion or something. It wasn't. And his wife is definitely gone in pieces, and it's awful. But I want you guys to start looking into that case. It's very interesting. Brian Walsh, Brian Hamburger, Brian Laundry. There's so many bad Brians out there. Sorry if your name's Brian. But yeah, this guy, he's a doozy. He's a doozy. And he reminds me a little bit of Fotis Dulos. He has a thirst for luxury, high amounts of cash. He was selling fake art. I forget the artist, a super famous artist from the past. Was that Rembrandt? I don't know. I can't remember. But he was selling fake art. Who does that? Who does that? Okay, so there's those. See a couple other things there I need to talk about. Let's see. I already talked about that. That's going to go on this side. Make sure there's nothing over there. Did you guys see that new crime that happened? I think it's been a week or maybe 2 weeks. The little girl, I believe she was 6 years old, Bella Fontanelli, out of Louisiana. She was strangled, had blows to her head, and was killed by her stepmother. And the stepmother put her in a bucket, put the bucket in a wagon. And there's video of this woman taking the wagon 2 blocks down to the biological mother's house and leaving her there in her yard. Can you imagine? And is this stepmother, maybe they weren't married, but I'll call her a stepmother. I don't know if they were married or not. It's too much. It's too much. Lock her up, throw her out in the ocean. I don't care where she goes, but as long as she doesn't come back to the land, or if she leaves the planet, I don't care. She needs to go. Beautiful little girl that was murdered. Okay, and then let me just talk about a couple things. I've been trying to answer your guys' questions online when I go into comments. I've been able to actually provide a little bit of information for a couple of you. There was one question, I read it 2 or 3 times and didn't respond. And then today here comes Spirit. Today I was sitting in the dental office this morning at 8:45, 8:50. And I decided to answer it. And I actually got some information while I was answering it. So check your your YouTube, because have been replying to messages and stuff. So, and if I haven't responded yet, I apologize. I try to do as many as I can. It's hard with Jonathan because once Johnny gets home, he's holding on to me with 2 hands. Until he goes to bed, he's holding on to me with 2 hands. So it's hard. It's hard to do anything. Anyway, and we'll do a live show soon. I don't know. I might have to wait till Monday. I can't really do it when Johnny's home on the weekends. Anyway, we'll do it soon. If not tomorrow, Cinco de Mayo, maybe on my birthday on Monday, we can do a live birthday. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. We'll do it Monday. Assuming that's my birthday. Is that the 8th? 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, it's the 8th. So let's do a live show on Monday for my birthday. And I think I touched on this, but I'm going to bring it up again. My loved ones aren't together on the other side, Audrey. What is that about? I'm very upset because my parents were married for 60 years. You told me they're not together now. I'm devastated. I can't take it. You've ruined my life, Audrey, because you've told me my parents aren't together. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Doesn't mean they won't be together at some point. Doesn't mean they haven't already been together. So don't ever gasp. I guess anything is possible on the other side. And I can imagine, yes, if you weren't expecting to hear your mother and father aren't physically together right now, on the other side, I can imagine how devastating that might be and the upset that possibly could cause. I would love it if my parents weren't together after they die. Honestly, my dad needs a break. My dad needs a freaking break from my mother. But in all seriousness, yes, many couples, their energies do stay together, not permanently. Maybe they come together just for the reading. Maybe they have been together for 10, 15 years, and maybe they will stay together for all of eternity. It's case by case. There's nothing negative on the other side. Everything that happens is for the good. It's for the spirit's benefit. It's part of their being. It's a part of their history after they even pass this life. And I keep picturing different couples who are not together anymore. Maybe this guy, maybe the man, the husband, maybe he's protecting the grandkids and he's not going to go anywhere. He wants to stay around. He wants to be here, making sure everyone's safe and all that. Meanwhile, mom, grandma, whoever, wife, she is going to the NICU and she's touching babies and helping babies comfort sick people, sick babies, sick, anything. There's stuff to do. There's stuff to do on the other side. It's not a bad thing. I mean, let's see. Who's a couple that is just like so in love and we would never guess that they would not be together on the other side? I can't think of any. Well, let's take, for example, Elvis Presley and Lisa Marie Presley. Let me have a look. Let me see what they're up to right now. So let me just look. I see Lisa over here. I see Elvis over here, up a little bit. Will they ever come together? They could, but it's not bad if they don't. Remember, there's no bad feelings. And it doesn't mean that mom and dad won't come for you when it's your time to pass. It doesn't mean they won't come together to collect you or their other relatives. Don't read too much into it. And don't ever panic over things that spirit's doing. We just don't understand. Our brains are flat. Their brains are, as big as the universe. So remember that part. I had some funny things to say, and I can't remember. I'm hot because I'm running around. Okay, let me just calm down for a minute. I went to the dentist this morning. Yuck. I went grocery shopping. I made Johnny some meat because he needs meat. So I made him some stew meat, and I put it in the slow cooker, and then I put it in the Vitamix to make it kind of gross and runny. But he loves it. He'll eat it. All right. We will get back to the Madeline McCann case at some point. Nothing urgent, nothing changing or moving on that case right now. Lori Vallow. Did you hear? I didn't hear it. My husband told me it was announced yesterday in court by somebody that Lori told this woman she was going to kill her. And if she had the right energy and mindset, she would chop her up. It's just too bloody for her to handle right now. She's not in the right mindset, Lori said, allegedly. Because my husband's been like, I could see her getting brainwashed. No mother of normal makeup is going to kill their kid. That's not normal. That's not excusable. Even if she was brainwashed, you wouldn't get brainwashed. You have to have that seed, that ability within you to do these horrific things. Not everyone can do them. And we've seen this over time and time again, like with Charles Manson. He talked these women into doing these things. Well, guess what? There were other women who said, F off. I'm not doing that. I'm out. Thought I was into it, but I'm not. No, thank you. And they left. So no, there's no excuse. I don't care how brainwashed Lori Vallow claims to be or claimed to be or whatever. The thing with Chad that I wanted to talk about is he's pissing me off. He's really pissing me off because he's giving people like me, like Teresa Caputo, like Tyler Henry, and any other psychic medium, any empath, anyone with any abilities to connect with the divine. He's giving us a bad name. Because my husband told me, oh yeah, Chad said that in a past life he was it Christ or something? He was Christ or whoever. And Lori was this queen and this and that and this and that, and so-and-so's past life was this. He's lying. He's lying. He doesn't think that at all. He just makes it up because he wants to have this cult. He has followers. He wants more followers. He wants the fame. He wants the money. And I will tell you right now, no one like me, or I should say anyone like me, can tell you it's never okay to kill somebody. And we know he did. He's fake. He's a liar. He's a murderer. And you know what, Chad? I'm going to pop a bottle of bubbly as they are shooting your ass dead in Idaho. I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to have some champagne. And we'll see how you feel as you're being shot to death about your lies and all the horrible things you've done. It's not going to feel good. It's not. I've said that before. Being killed by gunfire, it's not going to feel good. It's awful. Awful, Chad. Awful. And Chad is weak. I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to take his own life, because honestly, a hanging is going to feel better than gunfire. I am not telling him he should kill himself. That's not what I'm saying at all. But his personality and his energy tells me he's a chicken. He's one of these people who can't take what he did. Doesn't want to accept it. And sometimes those kind of personalities end up taking their own life. So time will tell. That's what I say. All right, I'm just looking over my notes. Because, I told my husband, I said, well, Chad's talking about his past lives, and everyone's like, ooh, cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. I said, I just came out of the closet, hubby. I just came out of the closet with my past life, one of my past lives, with the world. How do you think that makes me feel? I'm legitimate, though. Here comes Spirit. I think this might be Diana. Diana. When Diana showed me my connection to her family, let's see, I started channeling her the day she died, pretty much. If not that day, it was the next day. Okay, so that was 1997. And I was trying to think earlier today, when was it Diana shared this information, this crazy information with me? I was on a walk during my lunch hour at school. I want to say 2016. And like I've said so many times, Spirit doesn't just come out, just give me the information, for God's sakes. Why do we have to trying to figure all of this out. It's so complicated and confusing and so many interpretations, and it can be misunderstood. I'll give you a little taste of what she told me. Hold on, I'm looking at her. Hold on. Hold on a minute. I have to make sure it's okay with her, too. I have to clear it with her because she's the boss. She's bossy. She's very bossy. Oh, God. Okay. The thing that instigated the conversation between me and Diana was her showing me an unborn baby. And I'll leave it at that. The conversation went from there over the course of a few days, because I remember getting back to school, getting back in the office, and every day Janet would ask me, like, what did she say today? Did you talk to anyone different today? Did anyone else come in, or was it just Diana? And I would tell her, you know, she said this, she said that, and today she showed me a baby, but I don't think it was her baby, you know. So I'm like, okay. Well, I had a book. I don't know where my freaking book is. I used to write. It's like a diary. I used to write everything in there every day. So that was the first knowledge I was given from Diana's energy that we have a connection. And I know you guys want to talk about past lives. I would love to do that. I don't know if I can do it right this moment. Do I have time? Can I talk about it right now? So fascinating. So fascinating. And you need to start listening to your gut. And what I'm talking about is okay, here's an example. I used to work with this hilarious, crazy lady at school. She was a teacher, and she just thought she was a Southern belle, but and she talked like that, but she was from San Jose, California. And oh my, I'm just a Southern belle. It's a past life. She's so connected to a past life of herself from being in the South, being a Southern belle, being that person. She just hadn't disconnected from that. And I haven't seen her in years, but I don't know if she still feels that or talks like that. She didn't really talk like that, but she would purposefully use that accent. Just randomly. So, but that has to do with a past life. And at the time, I wasn't out of the closet when I knew her, so I didn't say anything to her about it. But if you, like her, this woman, you feel a connection to things, there's so many possibilities why you can feel those connections. And probably is a past life experience. It probably just is. I have very clear memory of being alive in the Egyptian time, like King Tut's time. I remember dying. I remember I was going to be killed, and they did kill me. I was controversial. Can you believe that in this life? Actually, kind of similar to my life now. But I see myself in the tomb. And I see someone coming to me and apologizing that I was dead. And, literally like I experienced it. And I know I did experience it. And this is weird. I have memories of being put through the oven when you get cremated. And the thought of that freaks me out so bad. It's like, I don't want to be burned, but it's like, oh, this is what it is? All right, okay, oh, interesting, okay. And I'm just there watching, you know, I'm in the oven with my body. Huh, all right, okay. You know, just observing it, but it didn't hurt me because I was not in the body. I think I mentioned another past life recently of the 1700s. That life again, drama, trouble, and murdered in a barn. And Donna, my friend Donna, I think Donna, I think you found me. We were texting on Instagram, Donna, and she said she, you know, has possibly some memories of the past. And I can say with all certainty that her feelings are probably correct. I have a memory of being in France, which I do like France, but I have a memory in France with the person I do the monthly reading with. Because she felt that connection with me. I have felt that connection with her. I kind of act like her mother, and that's not my job, and I need to stop that. I apologize if you're watching. I just protect people that I care about. But, okay, anyway. So, yeah, so one of the times that we did our meeting, yeah, I can see it right now. That's why I'm kind of woo-hoo, because I'm looking at where we were at. We were near Versailles. I could see exactly where we were at. We knew each other, like we were the same age in this life. And then also, I have someone in San Jose that I volunteer with at the hospital, and she feels that connection with me as well. So these are real things. These are real feelings. These are real events. These are real, valid memories. I know I was a man in a past life. I know that for a fact. And it's like, oh, well, does that mean you're gay? No, it doesn't mean I'm gay. I just remember being a man. I don't know. It's weird. I know that, but yeah. That was probably the easiest life I ever had. So Donna, yeah, I'm sure there's a connection there for sure. And, you know, when you are rebirthed, when you have multiple lives, you're not always the same gender. There's no gender on the other side. It doesn't mean that you're gay. It doesn't mean you're transgender. It doesn't mean anything. Our soul is our soul is our soul. And the only reason souls appear to me as people with certain characteristics is so I can identify them to their loved one. And I did my monthly reading yesterday, and I had with my friend who I've been doing for almost 3 years. So every month for 3 years, we've been doing a reading together. And I'm telling you, where's my notes from yesterday? Right away, I said, oh, by the way, there's somebody here. And here he comes. Hi. I don't want to say the name just in case I don't have permission. Fascinating. He's here. He's getting in my body. He died very young. I told my friend, I see a young person here. Here's the age. Here's what they look like. Here's what they're wearing. Here's their hair. And my friend held up a picture. Is this the person? Yep. I have chills. It freaks me out. It freaks me out. And I mean, I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird thing to have, you know, when you see this person in your mind who's dead and they're telling you these things, and then someone shows you a freaking picture of them. It's weird. But then this person gave me amazing messages. I will tell you what this person said. They said that they were the sacrificial lamb for their family. And this person agreed to be this sacrificial lamb in the family before they came to the earth to be this person. Not in a bad way, but this person was kind of the black sheep of the family and caused a little trouble and, you know, made the parents very worrisome all the time and that kind of thing. But because I asked this person, like, do you know why you were here? What were you sent here to do for that short life that you had here? And that's what they said, sacrificial lamb. And after the death, it kind of changed the shift of the whole family. And the whole family wasn't going to have that shift without this one person. So, you know, they say, and I know, you know, we agree to this life before we come. It was fascinating. I'm looking at my notes from yesterday. He's giving birthday messages. He spoke about, did I say he? They gave birthday messages. They talked about the pain the parents went through after the death. And, I mean, just showed me so much of the short life they had while they were here. But it was fascinating. So I always appreciate you letting me channel your loved ones. Anytime we do readings, and I don't mean just with my friend, I'm talking about with you, anyone, anytime you trust me to hold your loved one's soul in my body for a little bit so I can talk to them. There's nothing better in my life than those times. I get to experience heaven, complete peace, joy, happiness. It's literally like being high, I think. It is kind of addictive, I would say, for me. But I never know when spirit's going to come in. So when spirit does come in, oh my Lord, I just get so excited. So I'll leave it there for today. I'm trying to remember what I wanted to tell you guys. I don't remember. I apologize. If I remember, I'll throw it up in a short video on YouTube, one of those 15-second, 60-second short videos. But thanks for watching this video. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Come on, you guys. Let's get to 1,000. Help me out here. Help me out. And share the video. It's very easy. You may know people who actually would be very interested in the stuff that I'm talking about and that I still have to talk about. You know, it's something difficult talking about what I do. And I know it's difficult for you guys letting your friends, family, and coworkers know that you believe in past lives and all that kind of stuff too. So we're in a group together. It's our secret. We can keep it to ourselves. But I appreciate you guys so very, very much. And have a good afternoon, or it's probably evening by the time this is getting posted. But I'll see you real soon. For sure, we'll do a Monday birthday live show for my birthday. All right, see you guys soon. Love you. Ciao.